Hey guys, Coach Michael Burt, the Super Coach. I'm here with Tony Atwell, and we're going to be together at this big event, EPA Pool Party in Orlando.
It's time for some fun.
Right? It's time for some fun, some education, some edutainment. We're going to get a whole bunch of obsessed people together who want to grow their businesses in Orlando. I'm going to be speaking on Monday night down there. Can't wait to be with you. And what we've been doing in preview of this is really giving you some coaching, because a lot of people fight the same battles every day, right? If you're a small business owner, you're trying to grow, you got a strong heart, you got a strong desire, you got a strong want to. You know, my granddad always said, if you got to want to, you can find a how to, you know. And so when you're thinking about this, we've been tackling some key industry issues. And today we're tackling this concept of follow-up after the sale. Because let me give you some stats. And this is a stat that alarms me a lot. In most industries, 67% of the people use the very first person that contacts them or the first person they think of, okay? So imagine this. On the front end of this, how do you be the only person they think of? And you do that through constant engagement. But here's a stat. Most people, less than 9% of people, remember the salesperson's name after the transaction was over. Now, I had a party. I came out and contracted your services, or my wife did, or somebody did, right? Less than 9% of people will actually remember who they used. So here's the problem. Most stats tell me that every transaction should be worth 4 to 6 referrals and the lifetime of the customer. So like you said, some people have the same party at the same time, the same customer appreciation event over and over. And if you go in and do a great job, you could get 4 to 6 jobs from them and 4 to 6 from the referrals. But here's one way I know I'm not going to refer you. I don't even remember your name. If I don't even remember your name, how can I call you again? And listen, I'm one of these people. We used a person once for inflatables at our house several years ago. They came out, did a great job. Called before, we're professional, right? Showed up, my mom organized it, but I couldn't tell you their name for anything. So they never took time to say, hey, let me tell you who I am, Coach Burt, right? Let me tell you, if you ever do this again, I'd love to earn your business. They never followed up with me via phone call. It was one great transaction. And that's a shame, because I would have used them again. And the next time somebody says, well, hey, what inflatables do you? I could say, hey, I use this person. They never left a business card. They never sent an email. They never followed up with the phone call. They never sent me a video. They never did anything after the experience was over. Is that what you see a lot?
I do, and I hope that wasn't me.
It wasn't you. No, it's before I knew you.
Yeah, but it does happen a lot. You know, we just get complacent in what we're doing. We just don't think about it. You know, it's that one day a week. Just designate that. I think would be incredible. Designate one day a week to follow up with your weekend clients. Tell them how much you appreciate their business, and just that one personal thank you, I think would be
absolutely
very impressive to folks.
Well, think about this, guys. If I told you, look, I'm going to come in and do a great job. Number one, it took me a lot of effort to get your business.
Right.
Right? Why would I go in and want? So I want you to think of this concept of transaction as a bad word. Transaction means I used you one time, I never need you again. And you don't want that. You want people to go, man, I did business with them. It was incredible. I would tell everybody about them. But here's the problem. I'm busy. I'm moving. Things are happening. You could have been great and I still forget about you. So your job, here's what I believe. I think you should call people the day of the event and thank them afterward. I think you should call them 2 days after. I think you should send them up something personal. I think you should call them 2 weeks after. I think you should call them 2 months after. Then I think there should be a regular drip, a regular way for you to stay in their life, right? Even if it's just call and leave a voicemail. Hey, this is Tony, thinking about you, love working with you. I always ask this question. If this was valuable for you, who else could it be valuable for? Okay?
That's good. I like that.
If it was valuable for you, if your kids loved it, if your family loved it, if I delivered for the goods, who else do you know that could be? Man, I got all kinds of people in my subdivision that could use your services, right? Because they're having a party and they're going to use somebody. Or I know the athletic director at this university, or I know this sports team person. Man, there's all kinds of opportunity, right?
There is.
And so I'm going to Houston, Texas next week, and I called the company I work with, and I said, hey, if this has been valuable for you, who else do I need to be working with? Here's what they did. They said, we're going to have a private dinner, and we're going to invite 20 of our closest people for you to spend time with from one phone call, just staying in their face. So my philosophy is, how do I stay in your face? constantly. And I do that through Facebook, I do it through emails, I do it through phone calls, I do it through videos. I want to own the little space in the back of your brain when it comes to what it is you do. I don't want anybody else to own that space except me. That's called omnipresent. Omnipresent means everywhere I go, you're there. Everywhere I go, I can't get away from you, right? So we can talk about this when I'm in Orlando, because I really think a lot of people are losing money. People are always more motivated by what they'll lose versus what they'll gain. Here's what I would tell you as a business owner. You're losing money right here. There's two big places I think you're losing money. One, when a person indicates some interest, but you don't follow up and go the distance. Because maybe I inquire about a party, but I don't know what I want to do yet. I need you to coach me, right? Maybe I say, well, I could use somebody cheaper, and you're not good at overcoming that objection, which we talked about earlier. But you're really losing money if you went that hard to get the business and you never follow up, guys. We got to get better with a system. So I want a system to stay in your face.
That's good. We're not on a catch and release program. We need to hold on to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
You got
Right.
you don't want them one time. You want them 7 times. And you don't want just their 7. You want the 5 to 7 referrals you're going to get off the friend. These are the kind of topics we're going to tackle in Orlando in November. We're going to be bringing some serious value to your group. I hope you, if you're not following me right now, because they can get a lot of coaching right now, on my Super Coach podcast, follow me at Super Coach, Google Play, iTunes, Podcast Republic, my YouTube channel, search Coach Michael Burt and subscribe. Or if you're ready to get some coaching from me, there's all kinds of opportunities. Online academies, Monster Producer, coaching program. Just go to CoachBurt.com. But I'm going to be there in November. I'm going to bring the best energy I got. I'm going to give you my best effort. And what we're going to do is we're going to have some fun at the pool party, but we're also going to give you some nuggets and drop some bombs that night that can help your business. Fair enough?
Fair enough. Sounds good to me. Thank you, sir.
Tony Atwell, I appreciate you, man. This guy found me. I think he found me years ago when I was a basketball coach, and now he's bringing me in to work with you, and I'm honored to do it, man. I'm honored to be with you guys. And like I said, I believe everybody needs a good coach in life. And listen, you got the talent. What I'm going to bring is the knowledge, and I'm going to help you build a successful practice.